Welcome to Movie Time, where we dive into TV series recaps and movie spoilers. Let's get started. The journey to lay Tommy's mother to rest begins with tension already simmering beneath the surface. The group makes a quick stop at TL's place, where Ariana instantly wins over the old man. He jokes that Cooper doesn't deserve someone so smart and pretty, only for Ariana to clarify that she and Cooper aren't a couple. Moments later, Tommy arrives with Angela, Ainsley, Nathan, and Dale, all dressed for the funeral. TL greets Angela warmly, his eyes softening when he sees how much Ainsley has grown. But the moment he turns to Nathan and Dale, the warmth evaporates. He scoffs that they're only there for Tommy's emotional support, adding, as if you loved her enough to need it. Tommy doesn't flinch. As if there was anything to love, he fires back. Let's not get all misty and forget who we're burying, all right? At the graveside service, a photo of Dottie in her youth, radiant, beautiful, almost unrecognizable from the woman Tommy remembers, is displayed beside the casket. TL refuses the pastor's offer to speak. A quiet recitation of the 23rd Psalm follows, and then the group moves to a place called the Bucket for a painfully awkward lunch. As TL devours corn dogs, he explains that he moved into the retirement home after his house burned down. The conversation spirals into arguments about power lines and pump jacks until Ariana finally asks why no one is talking about the deceased. Tommy shuts her down with, "I don't have any memories worth sharing." But then he stops and begins. He describes coming home at 14 to find his mother naked, face down in a bathtub. With TL away working offshore, Tommy pulled her out, called 911, and performed CPR until she vomited water into his face. "She looked at me like I was a stranger," he recalls, voice flat. Then she kicked him so hard it broke his nose, before calmly walking to the kitchen to make herself another drink. Tommy left home that day and never returned. "There is no miracle involving my mother," he says coldly, other than her managing to die of old age. He calls TL too weak to ever leave her, adding, "I didn't come here to mourn her passing, honey. I came here to celebrate it." Then he rises, pays the bill, and leaves. When Tommy is gone, TL finally speaks about Dottie, the girl she was before the demons came. At 17, he remembers her dancing through rainbows cast by sprinklers on a sunny day. "But demons run faster than rainbows," he says quietly, "and hers caught up to her. I spent 60 years waiting for her rainbow to return. It never did, and I wasted my life on hope." Sheriff Jober calls Rebecca with an update about the crash near the oil well. He and his team are still sorting through the wreckage, but there's one detail he thinks she'll appreciate. The man in the pickup might have already been dead before the collision. "Which is a good thing for you, I would imagine," he adds. The M-Tech's big rig driver, however, wasn't so lucky. He died in the crash. Rebecca ends the call just as she boards the M-Tech's jet, already annoyed to hear the flight will be bumpy as heck. "Nervous, flyer?" her seatmate asks. "I have control issues that can manifest in certain circumstances. Flying is one of them," she replies, the world's most complicated way of saying yes. The plane then takes off like it's trying to break the sound barrier. The ascent is so violent that glassware crashes out of its cabinet and shatters across the cabin floor. Rebecca screams, clutching her seatmate's hand in sheer panic. He stays calm, talking her through it, and once things settle, offers her a cup of watermelon juice mixed with vodka and simple syrup. She takes a long, desperate sip. Then he warns her that the landing will probably be just as rough. Rebecca immediately chugs the entire cup and hands it back for a refill. By the time the plane begins its descent, Rebecca is absolutely gone. She and her seatmate are laughing, shouting, and riding the turbulence like a roller coaster. The landing is rough, but her memory of it, blurry at best, which explains why she wakes up the next morning naked in her seatmate's bed. Rebecca is mortified. He, on the other hand, finds the whole thing hilarious. He casually gets dressed and tells her he'll call her later. She practically shoves him out the door and darts into the shower, trying to regain her dignity. And then she notices Le Labo Grooming Products, aromatherapy shower discs, in Texas, owned by a straight man. Rebecca may not have struck oil, but she definitely struck something. Thanks for watching Movie Time. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a recap. See you next time for more.